So Dame Dash is finally talking about his failed relationship with Jay-Z, and it looks like Aaliyah might have had something to do with that.
So you and Jay was both getting at Aaliyah. Was he bitter?
Obviously.
Dame Dash recently did an interview for the first time, and he revealed what really led to him and Jay-Z falling out. They had both been in love with Aaliyah, and she picked Dame over Jay-Z. Well, Jay-Z then pulled a very wild move, and y'all won't believe what he did to Dame as revenge. But is Jay-Z still carrying a grudge after all this time? And does this have anything to do with Beyonce being jealous of Aaliyah?
And I realized it was Aaliyah, and then I just threw my A game. And then, you know, I guess Jay was trying to get at her as well.
Okay, so I'm gonna need y'all to get in your seats and get your teacups ready, because this is some crazy drama. We finally have some legit information on the drama that went down between Dame Dash and Jay-Z. And no, this is serious business, because we're hearing the tea straight from Dame Dash himself. It's not every day that we hear Dame talk about his relationship with Jay-Z, so y'all better know that this tea is spicy as F. Now, for those of you who don't know the background story of this, Jay-Z and Dame used to be great friends back in the day, but not only were they friends, but they were also business partners. They established the record label Rockefeller Records in 1995 because Jay-Z kept getting rejected by labels when he wanted to release his first album. The label became super successful, as we all know, and it quickly established Dame and Jay-Z as superstars in the industry. Now, like I said, they were also great friends in addition to business partners, so there were great hopes for the label to become even bigger than it already was. But then rumors of tension between Jay-Z and Dame started going around, but both men denied the rumors and claimed that things were going great between them. I mean, what else would they have said? They needed to protect their business at all costs, even if things were rough between them personally. But as time went on, they could no longer hide that there was some kind of beef between them. But quiet as is kept, there was a lot of drama going on between them. They both had massive egos, so it was only a matter of time before they started having arguments and disagreements about how they wanted to run the business and a bunch of other things. Because of their egos, neither of them wanted to make compromises, and y'all know there's no way to run a business with a partner without making compromise. It also didn't help that they were surrounded by people who didn't necessarily have the best interests of the business at heart. One of such people was Liar Cohen, because Dame claimed that Liar only used Rockefeller for his own personal use. So there was a lot going on in the partnership and business, and the label pretty much shut down when Jay-Z decided to sell his stake in the label to Def Jam. And it goes without saying that Dame was hella bitter about it. Rockefeller was his baby, and he did not approve of Jay-Z selling his stock off, so the beef between them only got worse. Now, for a very long time, people have believed that the reason behind their beef was just their egos and the fact that they just couldn't come to a compromise. But according to Dame's latest confessions, there was another major reason that they didn't see eye to eye, and that's the fact that they were both competing for the affection of the same woman. And no, I'm not talking about Beyonce, because they were fighting over another woman, and that woman was none other than Baby Girl, better known as Aaliyah. Now, back in the early 2000s, Aaliyah was the it girl of Hollywood. She was one of the biggest, if not the biggest, female star in Hollywood, and it goes without saying that she had a lot of admirers. She was heavily pursued by a lot of men in Hollywood because she was just that desirable. Jay-Z was one of such men, and so was Dame Dash. Their relationship was already fragile, and when they started competing for the same woman, well, things got even messier between them. And the thing about her is that she knew how desirable she was, and she leaned into that thing, okay? She gave as much attention as she got, and she hung out with different men, even though she never really committed to them, except for with you-know-who. Now, sources also reveal that she didn't get intimate or sleep with the men that she hung out with, because she also enjoyed the attention and gifts that she got. Like I said, Jay-Z and Dame were part of the many admirers that she had, and they were both actively trying to win her attention.
Yes, and the thing about Aaliyah was, like, every time I saw her, she looked different. So she had different looks every time, and I was like, who the fuck is that? And then I realized it was Aaliyah, and then I just threw my A game. And then, you know, I guess Jay was trying to get at her as well.
even when they both knew that the other was trying to get at her. Yeah, two friends going crazy over the same girl is the situation that never ends well, because we've seen this sort of thing happen one too many times. Well, it didn't take long before they started getting jealous of each other, and it didn't help because Aaliyah used to go on dates with both men.
So you and Jay was both getting at Aaliyah. Obviously,
everybody was getting at Aaliyah, bro.
Right.
She would like, you know, she'll go to dinner with a but she wasn't going to just be smashing.
So Dame basically confirmed that Aaliyah wasn't sleeping with any of the men that she was going out with, and this led to several bets of who could smash first. This sounds like one of them high school movies from the 2000s, but I think it was pretty smart of her to not do the nasty with just anyone, because we all know how unforgiving the industry can be to women if they think that she has been with multiple men. We've seen it happen one too many times, even with Lori Harvey, so Aaliyah made the right call to not jump into bed with just anybody. She even talked about this in her song Loose Rap Rap, where she said, "Too many times you guys will come step to me. I guess you call yourself booking me. Now do I look easy? But it never hurts to try. I just might let you call me." Some quick vocals. But anyways, Aaliyah started to pay more attention to Dame, and Jay-Z did not like this.
But like,
was he bitter?
Obviously. Yeah, he felt the way.
We all know that Jay-Z does not like to lose, but things got even worse when Aaliyah finally decided to do the deed with Dame. Even though Dame didn't exactly tell Jay-Z that he had been the one who finally slept with Aaliyah, Jay-Z found out because it happened at a 4th of July party that they all attended.
But we were both going hard. And we ended up in the same house 4th of July. So we were, for some reason, this day.
Wait a minute, you, Jay, and Aaliyah ended up in the same house.
Yeah, like I was just everything I was saying was funny. You know what I'm saying? It was like, and I remember coming downstairs, like, you know, it happened. He was like.
Listen, Dame also revealed that he knew that Jay-Z was going to make things hard for him because he was super mad.
Like, you know, it happened. He was like. So, you know, this is gonna be hard for me, because he was like, because like, you know, his friends were laughing at him.
Well, Jay-Z couldn't get over this because he felt like Dame had betrayed him, and this eventually led to the total breakdown of their friendship as well as their business partnership. Now, this isn't the first time that someone started speaking about this, because you know who, Miss Jaguar Wright, also spoke on this a couple of months ago. One thing about Miss Jaguar is that she is somehow always having the tea on everybody in Hollywood, and people have also wondered how she got to have the tea. Well, anyway, she revealed that Aaliyah was the reason that Dame and Jay-Z fell out.
I think everybody that knows Sean Carter knows that he will slump anyone in any relationship for $1. Look at how he did Dame. Like, I don't give a f if you wanted to get away from your homie, if you wanted to get away from your partner, but to do it the way he did it, it's malicious. But maybe that was because he was the girl that didn't want you.
So it looked like Dame was telling the truth about the situation, but there is one part that he didn't talk about, and that's the fact that Beyonce felt the type of way about Jay-Z's obsession with Aaliyah. Now, Beyonce and Jay-Z started dating not long after all this transpired, but he wasn't over Aaliyah yet. So Beyonce basically had to compete with his obsession, and it ultimately led to her feeling jealous of Aaliyah. Not only was Jay-Z still into Aaliyah, but Aaliyah was also the biggest female star at the time, so it was especially hard for Beyonce. Now, Dame's revelations has people talking, and they're seeing a lot of different reactions. People have left comments saying, first and foremost, Dame was cuter. Second, Jay was a complete waste of time and didn't even want to go public. That's not the level of commitment Aaliyah was looking for. And she herself said it, "Do I look easy?" Aaliyah was so unprotected. All these grown men salivating over someone so young and out of their place in life. Now her memory gets brought back up on which man wanted her to polish their pee-pee. Okay. And Damon Dash discussing Aaliyah in the way he is right now around the anniversary of her last album was a choice. It's never about how much of an influence she was and how her art and fashion transcended time. It's always some ish trying to get back at Jay-Z. Pathetic. Yeah, it's all very crazy, right? But what do y'all think about all this? Do you think that Dame is just trying to to start some unnecessary drama to get back at Jay-Z? Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, and then check out this next video. Loose rap.